So this one's for our accountants and bookkeepers. I have a question for you. If you disappeared from your business for a couple of weeks, would the business continue to run smoothly, or would everything pile up waiting for you to get back? Drop a runs or stalls in the comments. I'm really curious to see the responses here. What I find is that most accounting and bookkeeping firm owners don't have a profitability problem. You have an owner dependency problem. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. One of the core ideas in my book, The 4-Week Vacation, is the ability to step away from your business is one of the strongest indicators of the health of your business. Let that sink in. Your ability to step away from your business is one of the strongest indicators of the health of your business. So now, before you think, there's no way I could take 4 weeks off, stay with me, because the 4-week vacation isn't actually about vacation. It's a business diagnostic tool in real life, because every time you step away, your business reveals where it's dependent on you. It reveals where you have a systems problem, where you have a team problem. And for accountants and bookkeepers, this often shows up as clients who only want to talk with you, team members who wait for your approval, tax and advisory knowledge that's trapped in your head, bottlenecks in workflow and decision making, and constant interruptions that keep you from strategic work. So the business keeps pulling you back because you've become the system, like you're it. And when the owner is the system, growth gets really expensive. It costs your time, it costs your energy, it costs your health, and it eventually costs you your quality of life. And if you're like many of the accountants and bookkeepers we work with, you didn't start your business so that you could spend evenings answering emails, reviewing deliverables, and worrying about, will the team get it all right when you're not there? But that's exactly where many business owners end up. You're successful on paper, but you're exhausted. You have a team, but you're still carrying most of the weight. When you take vacations, you're checking Slack, you're checking Teams, your email, your text messages. That is not freedom. That's just relocation of where you're running the business. So I want to give you a simple exercise you can do right away. Look at everything you've handled over the last 5 business days, and then ask yourself, which of these activities absolutely requires my expertise, judgment, and leadership? And which ones could someone else do with some training and systems? Because research shows that knowledge workers, that's us, spend a significant amount of time, up to 41% of our time, on activities that can be competently handled by others. So when you identify those tasks, you can't immediately delegate them. And that's not what I'm suggesting that you do here. Instead, I want you to identify one recurring responsibility and create a simple, documented process for it. Just one. That's it. The goal here isn't perfection. The goal is taking that small step forward to start reducing the owner dependency, one step at a time. And at Tap the Potential, we have a motto: small steps forward, taken in a consistent direction, lead to big change over time. If you were to do just this one activity each week, imagine how much less dependent your business will be on you in the next 12 months and how different things can feel. Now, I want to talk a little bit about where Tap the Potential is different from most accounting and bookkeeping industry coaching. Industry-specific coaching often focuses on technical expertise, pricing strategies, tax service, compliance, practice growth, accuracy. Those things matter. But here's the challenge. You can have the best accounting or bookkeeping strategy in the world and still be trapped in a business that depends on you for everything. At Tap the Potential, we focus on designing a business that supports your life, We help business owners reduce owner dependency, build self functioning teams, create systems that scale, increase profit without increasing hours, and reclaim their time. Because work should support your life, not the other way around. A healthier business isn't about becoming better at accounting or bookkeeping. It's built by becoming better at leadership, better at systems, better at team development, and most importantly, you focusing on your highest value $10,000 an hour activities. So if our conversation today has resonated with you and you realize everything piles up when you're away for a couple of weeks, I want to invite you to take our Better Business, Better Life assessment. This assessment will help you identify how dependent your firm is on you, where burnout might be showing up, which areas are limiting your growth, and what's standing between you and more time, more profit, and more freedom. You can take it right now at tapthepotential.com/assessment. And when you've taken it, come back here and tell me your biggest insight, because your goal shouldn't be to become more essential to the business. Your goal should be to build a business that thrives because of your leadership